Well, look at that. Krang found himself a gigantic android body, albeit by Best Action. But nonetheless, let's go ahead and review it today. It's geeking time. Probably gonna have to do a review of this guy as well. That'll be a lot of fun to do on the channel for sure. Welcome back, everyone. Thank you so much for joining me on another video today. Got something really cool today, and I know this one's probably been doing the rounds on YouTube with reviews, but hey, I don't see too many Best Action reviews, and when I do, they're still pretty cool, and I just really like this thing, so I was like, you know what, pish posh, I will do it anyways. Today, I have something cool. Like I said, I've got Krang and his android body by the Loyal Subjects Best Action line. This is an XL figure, one of their bigger figures. And oh boy, what a bulky boy this guy is. And I just thought it'd be really fun to take a look at the figure itself, take a look at if he really does have 31 points of articulation like the packaging insists, and to see if this figure is really cool. We took a look at Bebop and Rocksteady, and even though those figures were cool looking, we did have some issues with the joints. We had some issues with putting accessories in their hands and swapping out. Hopefully that's not the same with Krang and his android body. For a big bulky figure, this looks like it's going to be something pretty cool. So sit back, relax guys. Let's take a look at Krang and his XL body. What a nice looking packaging, I will admit that. I didn't say that last time when I took a look at Bebop and Rocksteady, but these Best Action figures do have some pretty nice, albeit simple, but very nice packaging. Before we free Krang and his android body from the packaging, let's take a look at that. So at the top here, unlike Bebop and Rocksteady, it's just a little tag to hang up the figure. It's got a window packaging, and there's a photo of Krang and his android body running, which is animated style. And then down here you have Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles logo and Krang android body. Window packaging, like I said. And then on the side is just Krang. Just Krang. Best features, best articulation, best assortment. Same thing on the back. Boasting 31 points of articulation. Swivel bicep and thigh joint. Double knee, shoulder and elbow joints. Ball joints for maximum posability. Get in the pit and play. Incredible sculpt details, multiple hand and weapon accessories, really cool. Now there's a read up on Krang in 3 different languages. If you speak French, if you speak Spanish, go ahead and pause it. I will read this up in English for you. Krang is part of a brain-like alien species from Dimension X. He was banished to Earth, where he joined up with the Shredder on his mission to end the Turtles and conquer the city. Their shared headquarters is located in the Technodrome, Krang's Battle Fortress. I don't know about you guys. I'm really excited to get this thing out of the package and take a look at him. So let's do just that. Let's release him from the packaging and see what the android body and Krang look like in terms of detail, sculpt, and posability. So as you saw with Bebop and Rocksteady, it's very simple. Just like them, you can open the bottom. Just in this case here, just peel back that piece of tape. Open the bottom and just release Krang from this packaging. And again, just like the other figures, he's got that neat backdrop, but we don't need the packaging anymore. So let's put that to the side. Let's free Krang from his clamshell prison. This is a big chunky boy, so I'm gonna do the best I can. There we go. Let's get him out. Let's get him to stand up properly. Stand for me. And he comes with Krang as well, as you can see. I don't know if you can see that, but yeah, you can see. There you go. It comes with Krang. As well with the Best Action logo that came packaged with the others. And let's just, there we go. Dump all the accessories. Let's get the package out of here. All right, so let's take a look at our friend Krang and his android body. Before we take a look at the figures themselves, I'll take a look at the accessories. So first things first, you have, for the android body, you have 2 punching fists. 2 fists. So that's it. Those are the only extra interchangeable hands he comes with. You also have 2 gun hands. There you go. You have a sword that can pop into his hand. You have a drill. And then finally, you have the rotating axe. So some pretty cool accessories, interchangeable hands that come with the Krang body. Along with Krang's android body, you do get Krang himself. I know I brought him off to the side, but quickly I just want to mention that Krang, Best Action did release Krang, a figure of Krang coming inside of the walker like Playmates did. But if you don't get that figure and you just get the Android XL body, that's cool because you've got Krang with him. So the detailing is really nice. And this is just something that even if you want to put this on display, what a good looking Krang. I gotta say that. They captured him nicely, but also made him look a little modern. So it still looks good. And all the brain detailing on it looks fantastic. These arms move all the way around. If you want to have fun and move around Krang's arms, go ahead. They move all the way, they rotate. The mouth doesn't move, it's just a solid piece. But the sculpting and the painting looks really nice on Krang. I really like that a lot. And then just a little gap in there because you're going to find out soon enough why there's a peg-looking gap on Krang. Now in terms of the Android body, look at this. Looks really good. The sculpting is really nice on the body as well. I like that. I like the shiny silver. If you take a look quickly as we go up and down the figure, looks great. Even when you turn him around, he looks really, really nice. So there we go. That's what he looks like. In terms of articulation, yes, this guy's head moves all the way around, slightly up and down. The arms don't move all the way because of the shoulder pads blocking it. There is a double hinge in the elbow, but I don't like this. This just makes it look like he's missing out on parts. But you can turn it right back. You got the hand turns around. Same thing for the other side. Then the waist moves slightly. The thigh turns all the way around. I don't think there's there's barely any like turning in there. The knee again has a joint and a half, but again, looks the same thing. I don't like this right here. Could have done a little bit better on that. The foot is supposed to move up and down, but it doesn't. It turns all the way around, however. And again, I don't know. I've never understood why that was on there. I forgot to show the sides as well. Looks good as well. And so what we're going to do is now we're going to pop in. I want to show you guys. That's all the articulation. You can pose him in. Before we pop Krang in there, let's take a look at the interchangeable features. So let's pop out the hands. Shouldn't be that too bad. There, not as bad as Rocksteady and Bebop. Struggle a little bit, but there we go. Not so bad. So there you go. You can take the hands out, and then you can put the closed fist. You might want to just, there you go. So you can put the closed fist in there. And then if you want to put the closed fist in just one of the accessories, there you go. Look at that. You've got your Krang ready to, the Android body ready to start destroying things. Then you could take out the punching hand. You could put the sword in. If that's going to do anything for me. Is it? There we go. For a minute there, I was like, it's not going to go in. And there you got the sword hand for the Android body. Looking pretty cool. If you want to take this off, you could put the drill. So there you go. Pretty cool. And then if you want, you could take all those out. Take all those out. And if you don't want him to have any hands or any blades, then you can have him with gun hands. There you go. So gun hands. And that's what all the accessories look like on Krang. So let's pop those out. Let's put the open hands back in for the time being. Come on. Okay, they're in. There you go. Because of Rocksteady and Bebop, I'm like, am I breaking things or not? But no, I'm not. It's just, there we go. It was just me. It was just me. Sorry about that, guys. The last thing to show you that comes with this figure is that you're going to take Krang here. You're going to pop out his arms, his tentacles. There we go. Let's pop those out. Without breaking anything. There we go. We didn't break anything. The tentacles pop out, and then you're going to take the Krang android body, just open it like that. And remember I said here, this little thing, it's going to go ahead and connect into here. So there you go. You've got Krang piloting the android body. And there you go. You can have your Krang android body walking around with Krang inside of him. And that looks pretty damn cool if you ask me. And if you notice on the inside, he's got little, that's the reason why you have to move them, is because you have tentacles on the inside that are shown piloting the android body. So yeah, it looks pretty cool. I gotta admit, for a figure that's not on the higher end like NECA or Super 7, I think this Krang android body looks really amazing. And look, if you're good at repainting, maybe you can repaint him and make him look a little more pristine. But all in all, even if you're just putting this up on your wall to display, looks good. And if you're just going to display him outside of the packaging, he still looks really great. So with that being looked at today and being said, what do you guys think of this best action figure? I think this guy looks really great. The detailing, the sculpting is really nice. To be quite honest with you, I had an easier time with him than I did with Bebop and Rocksteady. The hands were not hard to take out at all, and it was very easy to pop back into place. The joints weren't very stiff. Yes, of course, the articulation, they're telling you it's 31 points of articulation, but you know what? I don't really think that's 100% accurate because of the limitation, especially on this guy. Yeah, you're not going to get 31 points of articulation. So if you want to pose him in all these impossible poses, you're not going to get that. But I still think it's cool that they included Krang as well with the figure, and that you can pop Krang into the body. That's cool as well. For a figure that is not that expensive, I would say if you want to add this to your collection, I would say this is a definite to add to the collection. But again, if you like the way the old figure looks and you don't think the painting is too accurate or you think it's too metallic, just if you're good at painting, slap a fresh coat of paint on there, you'll be good to go. Me, when I'm done with this review, I'm slapping him back into the box and he's going back on display because I don't really like to keep my figures too much out of the packaging. I like displaying them on my wall as a backdrop, and that always looks nice to me.
The Turtles are assaulting the Technodrome! Inside are the Foot Clan's weapon storage chamber, Krang's laboratory, and Shredder's master control room! Huh? Turtles? Oh, they've been spotted! Now they'll have to watch out for the I Spy radar, that hidden ooze pit, the spike back door! Turtle soup time! Oh no, an ooze scanner, a brain scrambler, and mutant manacles! Can Leonardo rescue them? Sure hope so! Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles! From Playmate!
Are you fans of the Best Action Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles lines? Or, like I asked you with the Bebop and Rocksteady figure reviews, do you prefer NECA and Super 7? I personally don't like the Super 7. I think that they're too expensive. I don't discredit those who like Super 7. It's not for me. I find they're too expensive. I would rather go with the NECA figures because the NECA figures are just as nice. But I do find that these Best Action figures, even if you don't want, look, just in terms of looking at them, they're very nice looking. And they do look like high-end figures for a decent price, I gotta be honest with you. They remind me, like I said, of the SH Figuarts. Please and thank you, go ahead and subscribe to my channel. Click the bell to be notified whenever I got some brand new content out. If you do love Ninja Turtles, I have a playlist for Ninja Turtles content, which you can go check out after this video if you're interested. Like I said, I will be returning with some more Ninja Turtles videos for fun, and for some awesomeness, for your pleasure, for all the viewing stuff I'm rambling on. All right, I'm getting out of here, guys. Stay cool, stay nerdy, keep hunting, keep collecting, and as always, Turtle Power.